Hey everybody, Troy here, one half of the duo from Pixelated History and Troy Stories. Today I wanted to share the story of the unexpected demise of the French royal house during the Zulu War of all things. So this takes place after the War of 1870, or the Franco-Prussian War, where the French Emperor Napoleon III had been defeated and ended up living in exile in England, where he befriended Queen Victoria. His son, also Louis Napoleon, grew up in British high society and ended up attending Woolwich Royal Military Academy, where he graduated 7th in his class and 1st in fencing. So he was eager to prove himself on the battlefield, as his great uncle once had. Well, Louis Napoleon, knowing the Zulu Wars going on and recently hearing about the British disaster at Isandlwana, wants to join Lord Chelmsford's British Army in Natal. Well, the caveat is to allow him to go after a lot of string pulling and gnashing of teeth is that he's not going to actually be in danger. He'll get just enough taste of danger, but he won't actually be in any. And if he does go out, it's going to be with a strong bodyguard. So once he shows up in Natal, as soon as Louis Napoleon sees Zulus out there, he's trying to draw his sword and go charge them by himself. This happens several times, much to the chagrin of his accompanying bodyguard. So much so that he's disciplined and exclaims, "Am I never to be without a nurse?" So this fire in him is still not dampened. So much so that on June the 1st of 1879, he's out on another patrol, wherein it's a hot day in Natal, and he decides, hey, let's take this party down to the river. And they take the saddles off their horses. They're resting in the shade of the trees, and they're just starting to move out after this siesta. Well, 40 Zulus come pounding out of this tall grass because they had neglected to post sentries, and they surprise this party, and they kind of scatter in every direction. Louis Napoleon grabs on to another rider's horse, and his pistol holster ends up snapping and falling off, dumping Louis Napoleon onto the ground. Well, he exchanges pistol shots and sword blows with several of the Zulu warriors and is ultimately dispatched, ending the Napoleonic royal dynasty in Natal during the Zulu War of all things. So this is a brief story, just wanted to share with you. If we don't tell these stories, they go away like they never happened. So I'd love to hear your comments, and please like and subscribe, and most of all, have a nice day. Thank you.